GoTab is back, baby, and it's back in a big way. Today, we're going to take a look at one of my favorite POS systems on the market right now. That's right, it's go time for GoTab. Sorry. What is going on, you beautiful people? It is Dave Allred, the Real Barman here from barpatrol.net and therealbarman.com. So if you followed me for any amount of time, you'd know that a while back I did some videos about GoTab because it was a new system for restaurants that enhanced the ordering process for guests, and I really liked it. Okay, then they sort of fell off my radar for a while because they were pivoting and adding a crapload of features to their system, including becoming a full-blown POS system, and now that they're back, they have emerged as one of the most remarkable systems in the hospitality sector. Okay, it's a POS and ordering system for your guests like you've never seen before. Okay, I'm not going to come close to covering everything GoTab can do in this video because that would be inefficient of me, and you have things to do besides watch my face talk at you. But just know that they can customize just about any experience you want to set up. Okay, I'm talking about bars, restaurants, lounges, hotels, resorts, sports and entertainment venues, breweries. And if you have some crazy complex things to do, like you have like you're a food hall or a marketplace with multiple vendors or like a self-pour beer venue, you're gonna wanna use GoTab because they can do things no other system can do right now for your guest ordering. And they can link everything together, okay? But of course, they're also perfect for mainstream bar and restaurants, providing like this, I don't know what you call it, a frictionless, I think they call it a frictionless guest experience that your guests are going to love. All right, so I'm not going to cover everything they can do, only the basics. You will want to get a demo with GoTab so they can talk to you about your business, so they can customize the GoTab system specifically for you. So you can do that right up here. Also the link in the description. And if you do use that link to sign up for a demo, as always, I like to get deals for my audience. You will get $500 off the setup fee because GoTab is awesome. All right, and let me make this clear. GoTab is a POS system now. Okay, they started off as just an ordering system alongside POS systems, which they can still do if you want to keep your current POS system, but they are also its own POS system now, so they have you covered either way. Okay, here's a quick screenshot of their entire platform. You can see that they have the POS and online ordering. They have kiosks, pocket POS, which is just a phone. Okay, they have an amazing kitchen display system, the manager's app and dashboard, and plenty of integrations. And really quick, let's go over GoTab pricing because I know that's first and foremost on your mind. Everyone wants to know the pricing right off the bat. GoTab is very transparent about the pricing, as you would expect, because it's very affordable. Okay, the subscription fee is only $99 per month. In addition, they're transaction-based, which means you must use their payment processing, which is right at fair market value of other systems. Okay, for card present, they are 2.4% plus 15%, 2.4% plus 15 cents. And for card not present, it's 2.5% plus 25 cents at this time of this recording. If you want a comparison, Square POS is 2.6% plus 10 cents and 2.9% plus 30 cents, respectively. And Toast is 2.99% plus 15 cents and 3.5% plus 15 cents for non-present transactions. And for Toast, you have to sign a 2-year contract. And the people behind Toast are not the best people, in my opinion. So no matter what POS system you choose, I would steer away from Toast. But either way, GoTab beats both Square and Toast by a long shot when it comes to cost. And GoTab is simply the better system. And GoTab has no long-term contracts. You can't beat that. It's month to month. All right, it just gets better and better. I don't have anything against Square, by the way. I think they're a good option for very small businesses. It's just that compared to GoTab, they're like a tinker toy, and GoTab is just as affordable. Okay, and yes, Toast does have a free version of their POS, but if you want more features like loyalty and gift cards, online ordering, inventory, 24/7 support, and a whole lot of other stuff, these are all paid add-ons for Toast. So by the time you add all the features to Toast that GoTab gives you for $99 a month, you're talking over $300 a month for Toast. So now the free version of Toast don't sound so great, now does it? All right, GoTab, on the other hand, is all-inclusive. Okay, like when I went to Sandals, Jamaica for my honeymoon and drank 176 banana daiquiris. All right, man, I love all-inclusive places. Now for hardware, you can use your existing hardware or purchase GoTab's hardware. You just have to make sure your hardware is compatible. Here's the pricing for POS terminal, the KDS, and their kiosk. The POS is $35 per month per terminal. The KDS is $35 per month per terminal as well. The kiosk is $50 per month per terminal. Again, extremely reasonable pricing. And now that we've covered all the pricing, let's jump into looking at what the system can do. First off, I'm not going to provide a full demo of the basic POS features in this video. Perhaps I'll do that in another video, but just so you know that it does all the same things that other POS systems do. It has a customizable floor map. You ring in the orders as forced, modifiers, split checks, comp checks, void checks, run great reports, full managers and admin dashboard. All of that is amazing. It's everything all the POS systems on the market have and should have. But I want to talk about the differentiators that make GoTab so special. All right, that's why you're here. Okay, and I'll start by talking about what the ordering system is like for your guests. Okay, it's all about the guest experience here. And this is going to give you a huge advantage over other businesses because you're providing once again, a frictionless ordering experience that outperforms and outwows them. All right, and it starts with something they call EasyTab. With EasyTab, the guests can set themselves up for ordering right away. They enter their phone number and their credit card, and they can create a tab immediately, which also creates a profile for them, which is permanent. They'll always be remembered whenever they come back to your spot, so they only have to do this once. All right, and if they happen to go to another restaurant that uses GoTab, and then they come to yours, it's the same thing. The profile is already set. All right, they don't have to enter all their information again. Very convenient. Excuse me. Now, one of the best things you can do is have a staff member open the tab for them, open the Easy tab for them, like a hostess or a server. It's great service, and it decreases any confusion and anxiety the guests might have when it comes to starting a tab if they're worried and they don't know what to do, especially for older people who are just learning this. Then the guests can simply find any of the QR codes you have set up in your establishment. They can scan it, and start ordering immediately, okay? Or the guests can start the tab themselves. It's very easy. I just like the cool service, all right? But the best thing is that the tab follows them everywhere, okay? If it's like a brewery or you have any venue where guests might move around, the tab follows them, okay? If you're moving from like the bar or to the restaurant because they've been waiting for a table, the tab follows them, okay? No more transferring checks. And when they show up at a new location in the building, like they go out to the patio or they go upstairs and they scan a QR code in that area, the system's gonna ask them if they're in the same area that they were or a new area, and you just tap that in, and now it knows where you are, so the servers know where to deliver your food and drinks. In addition, all right, your guests can order themselves, or a server can jump on that tab and order for them. And everything shows up in real time for the server and the guest because everything is connected to make it streamlined. All right, the hybrid model widens the possibilities so your guests can have whatever experience they want or whatever experience you want to give them. They can order for themselves or they can order from a server. Everyone's happy. All right. That is an amazing feature right there. Okay. Then once the tab is started, the guests can also share the tab with friends if they want. Okay. The QR menu code from their tab is going to pop up on their screen and they can just turn their phone around and everyone at the table can scan it really quick and they can be all on the same tab if they want. Or you can share it by text and others can jump on. Okay, assuming you want everyone on one tab. If you don't, no problem. All right, they can start their own tabs. Like if your friends could be driving on their way to the restaurant, not the driver themselves, of course. Don't text and drive. But if there are two or more people in the car, they get your text, you send it to them, you want them on your tab, you'd be like, I'm going to buy them some drinks and appetizers. They can jump on the tab and they'll be like, well, I'll take a Cosmo and a Corona and order wings, and it will be delivered and ready when they get there. Very cool. So there's just endless options. All right, so quickly, if we look at the actual ordering screen here, I'm not going to cover it in great detail. I'll give you some screenshots and some actual video here, but we've all ordered from an online ordering platform before. All right, and GoTab is very aesthetically pleasing and it's very easy to use. But I want you to see this little message pop up here right off the bat. It's called Notices that they have, a feature that they have at GoTab. These can be used for marketing or to inform your guests of things going on in the restaurant. For instance, as you can see here, it's letting the guests know that there's a long wait time right now and to please enjoy $5 off their next beer. You can have the messages and coupons pop up to incentivize them to spend more or come back and see you next time if you give them a coupon. Okay, you can create QR codes to put them on a receipt or Facebook or Instagram. All these can be used for marketing, and they are highly effective for growing your business. Okay, there's a lot you can do there. Then, if we move to the ordering process, as you can see here, all of your items can have a picture and a description. You can set ordering sizes for your beers or any item that you want. And of course, modifiers and force modifiers and add-ons so they can run up their bill, which means you can increase your sales, which is awesome. All right, they can add a custom message just in case you don't have all the modifiers and options they need. And then you can set what they call prompts that you can create for common requests. Again, this is more efficient. You can see here by this example here, the 2 prompts set up on this account are water and send server because those are probably common for this establishment. But you could set up anything you want here. You could have instead have silverware or high chair, and all the guest has to do is check the box, and it is sent to the server because, and this is awesome, your guest can actually text message with their server at any time to request drink refills or more napkins or whatever they want, and the server can respond. You can see here by this example, the guest says, "Hey, Jasmine, could you run out a few waters to table 68? We also need 2 sets of silverware." And Jasmine, being the ever kind-hearted server she is, says, "Copy," and on the way. That's efficiency. All right, and that's making your guests happy because they don't have to crane their necks and get frustrated, looking around for their server. Or if you have a walk-up counter to pick up their food, like you're a more casual place or you're a brewery that has a food truck outside, your guests will get a confirmation text that says your food is ready to pick up. And this is amazing, the kitchen can also communicate directly with your guests through the KDS or the kitchen display system, which I'm going to cover in a minute. All right, so say if the kitchen runs out of something, they can send a message and say, "Hey, very sorry, but we ran out of tots. Would you like fries instead?" And the guest can say, "Sure, that works," or whatever they want to type. Okay, do you see how much time this saves? Do you see how much faster your table turnover is going to be? Everyone and everything is connected at all times. All right, the guests to the servers to the guests, the bar to the guests, the kitchen to the guests. It's really exciting because your guests have complete control over their order and pay experience. Okay, guests can also keep their tab open. All right, when it comes to paying, they can use their credit card that they have on file in their profile when they set it up, or they can use a different card, or they can use Apple Pay, Google Pay, Android Pay. Okay, they can split the tab by paying for certain items. Like if they've started a tab that everyone's jumped on, we can split it on there. You can pay by dollar amount, or you can pay by percentage. It figures it out for you because math is hard. Okay, that's just a glimpse of the ordering experience. And I'm just teasing you so you'll get a demo from one of their experts. Now, what are the benefits of all this? I mean, if we're going to have this amazing, great system, that's great. It's helping out the guests. It's helping out the staff. Of course I want that. But what does that mean for me, the owner? What do I get out of this besides that? Well, this is my favorite part because I've been preaching the hybrid serving method for a while now. And using a system like GoTab has been proven to do things like increase table turnover by 25% and increase ticket averages, get this, by 35 to 50%, which is insane. Okay, and it's because when people are able to order for themselves, they order more food and drinks than they would if they were ordering from a server. It's a proven fact. Okay, not to mention, it improves your labor efficiency with everything working so seamlessly with your staff that labor drops by 10%. Are you kidding me? No, you are not. Okay, and everyone knows how to order online these days. Okay, everyone knows how to do it now. So if you're like, my customers don't like doing that. They want a traditional menu and server. That's my horrible Southern hillbilly accent. No, they do not want that. Okay, you probably had like 2 angry people complain who were older than the Liberty Bell, and so you decided that everyone wants that. But it's simply not true. The majority love this ordering experience. And, with COVID, everyone's had practice ordering online because they were forced to. So it's not scary or overwhelming for people anymore. Okay, let me tell you something. Great businesses foresee and adapt. Failing businesses are never changing and stagnant. Okay, so change your 1970s wallpaper and tacky wall pictures and get a new POS system and ordering system that will blow your guests away. Okay, now let's move on. Let's talk about zones inside GoTab. Okay, zones are nothing more than customized menus you can create for different areas of your business. Okay, for example, you can create a QR code and menu for the bar during happy hour. So when the guests are in the bar and they scan the QR code between, say, 3 and 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, the happy hour menu will pop up on their phone. But the QR code in the restaurant will only bring up the restaurant menu. Okay, the opportunities and options you can create with zones is really fun. For instance, one of the GoTab people was telling me that one bar does something they call crappy hour during the winter. So if it's like 50 to 60 degrees outside and you sit on the patio to order, if you scan that QR code, you get like 10% off your bill. And if it's like 40 to 50 degrees out, you get 20% off. But it's only available in that zone from that QR code. You get that? And the great thing is that the discount is applied automatically. So you don't have to go find a manager and be like, can you discount the check? He was sitting out on the patio. No, streamlined. It's done for you. Okay, the menu and the discount is based on the QR code and where it's at. Okay, in addition, GoTab has something called segments, which apply to certain groups of people, I guess is the best way to describe it. So like if you decide you want to give a 15% discount to people in the military, thanks for your service, BTW, then this can be added into their profile so that every time they come in, no matter what QR code they scan, the discount's automatically applied. Or for teachers maybe, since they're underappreciated and underpaid. Or if you had a discount for people who brought in their fantasy football league guys to watch football on Sundays. That segment could get 15% off during that time or whatever you want to do. Okay, the possibilities and what you can do with zones and segments are only limited to the imagination. And I'm telling you right now, the people at GoTab can suggest things that you haven't even thought of, right? Because they have all these venues that have done amazingly creative things already. So it's like they have a library of ideas. Okay, no other POS system or ordering system is doing this right now, right? And then segments sort of leads into their loyalty program, which again is included in the $99 per month subscription. With almost every other POS, you have to add it on for an extra cost. Like I think Toast is like $50 per month for the loyalty program. Okay, but it's included with GoTab. And the loyalty program can be set up similarly as segments in which people can become a member of your loyalty program. And the more they spend, the more discounts they get, and they get points, or they get goodies, however you want to set it up. GoTab can write up almost any rule you can think of to make the customer loyalty program awesome. Okay? Next, let's quickly talk about the KDS, the kitchen display system. GoTab has one of the most advanced KDS systems around, yet it's super simple to use. Okay, all orders show up on the screen here, and it's based on their color. They have like green, yellow, red, and you can see how early or late in the ordering process they are. Okay, and you can set the times for these colors. For instance, after 15 minutes, an order will turn red, meaning it is late, or it's past the preparation time. Okay, they have these little time clocks here on the bottom. You can see how long it's been since the order was placed. In addition, food and drink orders are all routed to the correct station. So all the station will see is the food that they prepare. Okay, so if the salad station is in a different area than the main kitchen with the hot food, they will only see the salads when they come through, not all the food. Okay, so you can route to the correct food stations if you wish. All right. You can also batch orders together. So, for instance, if the same table orders 5 different orders from their phones, like they have multiple people there all ordering from their phones, they will all be batched together so they come out at the same time. Okay, the KDS actually groups these tickets together. This also saves the runners time and allows them to be a lot more efficient, which allows them to provide a lot better service. Okay, and based on the prep times you enter, the cooks will be able to see exactly how long each item should take so they can prepare them accordingly. Okay, like here, they're going to start preparing the 13-minute dish before the 8-minute dish so they can time it out and be more efficient, and so the food comes out fresh. Okay, you can also 86 items directly from the KDS, comp and void items. You can also set a quantity for how many items are left on the menu. Like you can see here, there are only 3 of the Petaluma wings left, and the guests will be able to see this. You can also set delays for certain items. If the kitchen is running behind, it might take longer for certain items. Then when someone orders that dish, they can see how long it will take, which I appreciate. As long as they tell me, then my expectations are tempered and I don't get frustrated waiting for my food. Or I can order something else if I don't want to wait that long. Okay, information is king. You can also throttle orders for certain stations in your business. For instance, if the pizza kitchen is slammed, you can control how many orders are allowed to come in during a certain time period to that station so they don't get too many in. Okay, that helps you control the flow of orders. And as I mentioned earlier, you can actually message from the KDS directly to the guest. I don't have time to go over all the KDS features here. You can schedule a demo with GoTab to do that. But they basically have all the features to keep everyone connected and to make sure the food does not die in the window and it comes out fresh based on the preparation features on the KDS. Whew, that was a mouthful. Does that all make sense? All right. Moving on to inventory. GoTab has ingredient level inventory management. I'm not going to go into great detail about all this at this moment, but you can create recipes with all the ingredients and portion sizes. And then when that item's ordered, those ingredients are depleted from the POS so you can do proper inventory and ordering. Okay. Reporting is something for another video as well, because this is already a fairly detailed video, and I know you have places to go and things to do. Plus, if you like what you see, just go sign up for a demo with them. All right, stop watching me putter around on my video camera. All right, but before that, don't go yet. A couple of other great features with GoTab. First off, the insufficient funds protection feature, which authorizes the card with each transaction. It's becoming difficult for me to talk now. With each transaction that goes through to make sure that they have enough funds in their account to pay for it, which means you don't get screwed for a walkout. All right, Toast, on the other hand, only authorizes a penny to get it authorized and then nothing after that. So your guests could ring up $200 on a tab and have insufficient funds, which leaves you out in the cold if they walk out. All right, this feature is saving bars and restaurants a ton of money because of walkouts. Okay, and then we have the Pocket POS or the phone POS. It is literally a phone. It's so tiny that servers can use to ring in orders, and it has a built-in chip reader so guests can tap and pay right on the phone. Okay, GoTab is the only POS system that has this right now. You don't need a separate chip reader, and if you face it toward the guest, the screen flips right over so you don't have to turn the phone around. How cool is that? It's so freaking cute and small. I love it. Finally, let's finish up with one of the most important factors when it comes to choosing a POS system, and that is support. Okay, GoTab Support is fantastic, which is a relief because I love this POS system. And when a POS system is great and they have crappy support, I run for the hills. GoTab has around-the-clock support, and it's available by phone. You can text, you can chat, which you can actually access directly through the KDS and manager dashboard. Or you can do email, which has an average response time of only 4 minutes. All right, so give me a break. This is a team of hospitality professionals that are sourced in-house, so they will always understand what your issues are. Okay, you're not getting some third-party support company hired to handle problems. All right, so what this means is we're talking 24/7 by 365 support with a real person, as well as an onboarding team to get your operation up and running. It's basically a team of that's dedicated to training you on the GoTab system, as well as providing a dedicated account manager to help you go live as quickly as possible. Okay, so when it comes down to it, the way I feel is that once you have GoTab, it's something you're going to wonder how you ever lived without. Okay, that's just my opinion. Okay, I don't have much bad to say about GoTab, and it's because all the features included are features that are going to wow your guests and blow them away. Okay, they're going to want to come back to your place just because of the ordering system and how easy it is for them. Okay, and don't be scared to moderize your ordering experience. Right? You don't want to be like the restaurant that's like, we've been doing it this way for 40 years and we ain't changing it now. Okay, while your servers are still like writing orders down and they're putting it up in those little turnstiles, right, for the cooks like on Mel's Diner, and you've got paint peeling off the walls and outdated tacky pictures and musty couches. Okay, adapt to the future and you will survive and thrive for a long time. Okay, your goal should be to produce and perfect the most fantastic guest experience possible in your restaurant, technology and otherwise, in all areas of your restaurant. Okay, and that's what this system does. So stop watching me, go get yourself a demo with GoTab Expert, and if you use the link that I'm providing here or in the description, you're gonna get $500 off the setup fee. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching, thank you for being here, I do appreciate it. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. I'm gonna see you next time. I'm out.